Hello and welcome to Goliath Task Force. I'm Reese Harrison, GT02, and today I'll be reviewing the SEMAPO GEAR NJPC. It's going to be a nice quick review. I've got a bit of spare time and I haven't done a review in ages. And I've had this rig for a little while now and I thought it's time to actually review it. It's been sitting there not doing nothing since I've not played for a little bit, and I thought it's about time. Now I've actually got a Cry JPC as well, multicam, so I can sort of compare and go over a few differences. But to be honest with you, it's pretty spot on for them sort of things anyway. Obviously the main difference with the NJPC is it comes with 3 built-in pouches. Now what I mean by that is, well, flaps shall I say. The JPC comes with insert with bungee tabs, and this still holds 3, obviously, hence size 3 flaps, but this doesn't have bungee tabs, and also you basically lose a row of molly here due to the Velcro for these flaps. Now I actually really like these flaps. I think they're really handy. Once you've got a mag in there, actually got a mag right here. So I've got a mag here, and when you put the mag in, obviously unvelcro that. Once you've got them all undone, it's easier, but as I've had the rig flat for a while now, it's gone down. Basically going like that. These are recoil P mags, so they do sit a little bit higher, and then you close it down. Easy as that. And then obviously, nice and easy, and they come out. Now these pouches there, the Cry design, they're sort of triangulated, and it helps them snagging and it helps them fitting. So instead of having making sure all the pouches are definitely, you know, straight down, flat, if you put them at a slight angle like that, for example, like where one's offset, or one's same again there, it doesn't really hinder the others because of the shape of them, which is nice. So there's a bit of a snag-free design. Now if we can straighten them all up, right. So the features of this rig are obviously the 3 inbuilt pouches. It comes with the Velcro panel up top, like most rigs do nowadays. You obviously have the row here is molly, and the row here is molly, but the one in between isn't molly. It's just Velcro on its own. So you can use all these ones here, absolutely fine, has no problem. And this one on the edge here, obviously, and obviously the top 4 there. Also comes with an inbuilt admin pouch, and then when you open this up, hard to kind of see in there, but you actually have 3 elastic tensioners. You can basically fit pistol mags in there. I've seen quite a lot of people run 3 pistol mags up there, or just 1 spare, however you need to. But I use it for small things like tools, small pins for my BFGs, things like that. Now the fabric itself, I'll go over that quickly. It is AOR1. It's original 500D Cordura. The shoulder strap material is Hapalon. That is pretty much the same stuff. It's a little bit thinner than the Cry JPC, but no difference. It's exactly the same material, just a little bit more movement to it. The shoulder straps and the plate bags here, that's made out of a span fabric, so it's stretchy, as you can see by that. Now I'll show you the plate bag. Just flip that over. So here's the plate bag. Again, stretchy fabric here. That's to help with your plate fitment. I will say this is a large plate size. I've got my large JPC and I've got large plates in this now, and it is definitely a large. Okay, large plates fit in this, and also the cummerbund is a large. So this is a large plate carrier. Now I don't think, because it's a large, it's too big for smaller guys. My friend has a large JPC and he normally has to really tighten down his 694. Now because of the way the cummerbund adjusts on this, let me go to that now. At the moment this is sort of the medium setting, shall we say, where you have both sort of just meet in the middle there on the same 2 bits of molly there either side. Now you can go 2 steps out, or you can go 2 steps back. Okay, so you can go basically, I say every time you do that you get about 1.5 inches obviously per side. So it all depends how you want to adjust it. It takes a little while to adjust, but once you've got it, it's really comfortable. Now one thing JPCs people are skeptical about is they think that having this sort of work here, and obviously the cummerbund moving here, is going to interfere with the back panel. Now it doesn't at all, because I run 2 double slap charges and a hydration pouch. You can molly it all on exactly the same. It doesn't hinder you whatsoever. It's a little bit more tricky, but it doesn't hinder you at all. Okay, it all fits absolutely fine. There's no problem there. Just bear in mind, anything you will add on, it is 5 rows, or 6 rows shall I say, but the 6th run up top here is actually 4. It stops here and here. If you can see that, I'm assuming you can. And obviously you don't have any here. So when I do my slap charges, I have to miss 1 bit of molly here, which isn't a big deal. It's fine. It still stays on there absolutely fine, solid. Okay. Now The rig itself, the quality of it is absolutely fantastic, as always with SEMAPO gear. The only issue I did have is when I first started using this, when I first took it out for a game recently, when I pulled this admin flap open, the Velcro at the back here, on this corner here, it actually started peeling off. I'm not sure if it was damage stitching or lack of stitching, but all I've done is I've waited till I got home. I used it from this side because it's fine, and I've stitched it back up on the corner here, and you can't even tell a thing now. It's just a bit reinforced now, that's all. So there's that. There's not much to talk about this rig. I mean, it's a large size, like I said. It's really, really well done. And I've got large plates in there now, and it curves the contours of the rig absolutely fantastic, and it's a really nice tight fit. What I like about a JPC is the shoulder straps and the way it's lightweight but still very high load bearing. You can carry so much stuff because there's a lot of space, but it's very, very small at the same time. Now, these shoulder straps, it will allow you to rest your gun on your shoulder better, and also when you're wearing backpack, like I've got over there, I've got a yoked hydration backpack that I use for supplies and other crap. Yeah, it doesn't interfere with that either. It's sort of the straps that go around your arms nicely. You don't feel them because this is all JPC thin material. Now, like I said, I do have the JPC here. The only differences are, like I said, it's a little bit thicker, tiny bit thicker, and a little bit darker actually. Now, just looking at it again, nothing much. I think that's just because obviously AOR1 version has to have a slightly lighter fabric. And again, I've got the Cryo Precision pouch, same design there, but on a normal pouch. The triangle design. This is an SR25 version, so it's a little bit shorter in pouch in general. But other than that, the rig is the same size. I do have medium plates in this now, and as you can see, it's got a bit of sag here and here. So, bear in mind that if you're going to put smaller plates in, you're going to have the plate is going to basically hop around up and down like that, and you have a bit of sag here and there. So I'd strongly advise getting your own plates for the rigs you use. I mean, that medium plate actually goes in my 694K. I've just put it in the JPC for now because I wanted to bring it in for this video. But this is the plates I'll use normally, so it gives you a nice contour there. I'll quickly show you them actually while I'm here. These are my modified toy soldier plates. Now, I've got some toy soldier, and what I've done is I basically a little bit of the writing coming off there, no biggie. I basically carved them in half and basically took the hollow back out and I replaced it with foam. So you've got foam on the inside, like really hard, sort of hard flooring foam, and then really solid on the front. Basically, unfortunately, the writing is peeling off a little bit since I've used it and cracked around with it. Obviously, the paint chips off as you bend it and things like that. But this gives it a nice solid feel, and I advise you to get this sort of plate if you're going to run any sort of rig, because the way it contours your body, it sort of hugs your chest and it keeps the whole front of your rig really solid and all your pouches sit better. It's just a general nicer experience to have. Plus these add quite a bit of weight now. I've modded them with a bit of flooring, floor matting. They're a little bit heavier obviously than just a bit of plastic. But putting the plates in is as easy as that. You just line it up and attach it, and then you leave this pull tab for when you want to undo it. Here's SEMAPO's little logo. There's their little sort of sign label they put on the inside of their rigs, and I have no problem with that. It's all on the inside, nice and covered, and it looks great. So that's it. All I'm going to do now with this rig is I'm going to assemble it how I have it, and I'll just go over what I run it like as I do on my videos, just to show you how I use it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's my rig all done, all sort of put back together. As you can see, I've got all my pouches everywhere. I've got all my comms and stuff, and all my back panel sorted as well. You can see that. Okay. What I mean by the rig being nice and mobile is obviously the straps are so thin and so small and movable that I can sort of move my arm easily. I don't feel bogged down. The cummerbund on the side tilts with me as I move. Like I say, I'm a big guy. This fits me really, really well. It's really comfortable and it covers a lot of me, even though it's a a JPC. For my gun, like I said, shoulder and rifles, there's no problem at all because it sits sort of, it sits just in the right area, sort of right on this triangle section really, and it sort of sits over my plate. So I've got hard plates in there now, so I don't flex in any way. So that helps a lot, being able to aim. And obviously when I swap to my left hand, same again, it sits over the edge of my plate, not necessarily on the plate, which is comfortable. So what I've got on my rig, got my three P mags up front. These are obviously my recoil P-mags for my M4 recoil. My Nexus U94. I've got my American flag up here, my AOR1 IR flag. Under my radio's communications goes under the flap and over to the right side here where it hits my radio. It's in this pouch. One of the Cryo Precision emitter pouches here. I've got my Cat 1K, med shears, same as before really. I keep my loadouts pretty much the same, but if you haven't seen my other videos, I've got a multi-tool pouch. I've actually got a new pouch here for my Oshi boom, and I had the same pouch on my left here in case I fancy swapping it out maybe to the other side. I do like to have it on my left side because it's my offhand. Sometimes I can, you know, arm it and throw it with one hand. And my SEMAPO gear sort of like 100 round utility pouch, and that fits all my ammo in and any other crap that I might need. That's this side. All these pouches here, my two pouches here. Oh, sorry. Oh, going over the camera. My two pouches here and the 3 pouches here. They're made by Flimmer Tactical. He's a custom guy, a gear guy. He basically custom made these. I said to him, look, my Oshi booms don't fit pouches. I want a specific pouch that fitted, and he built these. And they're adjustable flaps. They've got poppers as well as Velcro. They're adjustable, they're elastic, and they don't have poppers for the molly. They're like sort of fold back style. And these are great. I thought I'd mention him because he's a great guy. He done me these really quick, and I'm really impressed by the quality of them. The Velcro is a bit darker, it's a bit more of a brown, but it doesn't bother me. And it's made of NSW AOR1, I believe. It's called NSW AOR1. On this side here, I tend to run, in this other emitter pouch, I tend to run one more P-mag there. And then my other SEMAPO gear M4 double pouch, I tend to run a speed loader or smoke grenades, anything I might need there too. Now, in my admin pouch, I tend to run, I've got nothing in now, but I tend to run my tools and spare pins for my Oshi boom, along with my blanks. So it's in front of me, I can access it here, one of my guns on the side and stuff like that. So moving around to the back quickly, on my back panel, on this side here, I've got my double slap charge by US Tactical Sewing, with my, obviously, my mock slap charges in there. And they're sitting there nice and snug, just for looks really. And then on this side I've got my Toy Soldier 27 ounce hydration pack. These are a little bit smaller than the other ones. They've not got any molly, but they've got Velcro for my identification tags and things like that. And I also put an IR patch on there sometimes as well. So that's it for the rig. I mean, it's comfortable, I said, movable. You don't feel bogged down with it. You can aim really well with it, especially when you're wearing jackets and stuff and it gets hotter and hotter. This is good for, well, I wore it in the summer. I wear it in the summer and I will be wearing it in the winter. And absolutely great rig, top notch. So thanks to SEMAPO Gear for the rig, it's brilliant. You know, like I said, apart from the coloration, which isn't an actual problem, I say if you look at all my other pouches, you really, I mean that's the other SEMAPO pouch style AOR1. This is a little bit different, but it looks great, it looks fine, it fits well, it's comfortable, and I've got nothing better to say. Got nothing bad to say. You know, I love the JPC. Ever since I got my Cryo one, I instantly wanted one of these because I love AOR1. I like SEMAPO Gear stuff too, and it's all great stuff. It really works well. So if you're interested in one of these rigs, then obviously I'll put the link in the description where you can buy SEMAPO stuff. Also, I'll link it to their Facebook page. But also for us, if you want to like, rate and subscribe and all that good stuff for us lot. I mean, we've been adding a lot of gameplay videos recently. I haven't done much reviews as such. Been quite busy with work and things. And obviously, like I said, with all our gear, we buy it of our own money. We don't have, you know, I personally buy all this gear I use, and most I review my gear because a lot of the other guys haven't got theirs to me. And obviously it costs money, it takes time. I can't just keep buying gear and reviewing it every 5 seconds. It takes a lot of time to do these videos. So if you like, rate and subscribe and all that, share it around, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Like our page on Facebook, Goliath Task Force, and we'll be posting a lot of news on there and stuff we're doing. We've still got a lot more to review. We've got some, I've got my Cryo JPC and multicam, FFI combat sets. We've got a SEMAPO combat set somewhere. One of our guys has one still. Well, yeah, sorry, he's got the AOR1 combat set and Woodland. We've also got Toy Soldier 694K. Might review our fly yoke bag, and I might even do some gun reviews because I haven't done a lot of them. So if you want to stay tuned, then please like our page and all that good stuff and subscribe. And thanks for the support.